I don't want to adult today, but I'm gonna get rich in like 3, 2, 1. Well, I just scratched the front end of my car.
Oh.
It's fine, everything's fine! I seriously, after it happened, I wasn't even mad because I'm so tired. I don't have the capacity to be angry right now. I'm just here, surviving, hoping today goes well. We're supposed to get rain. It's in the forecast. Let me show you what it looks like outside. Pretty gloomy. Yeah, buddy. You're the best. Thank you. You're good. It's Jessica. My favorite coworker. Look, tell me it's a good time. Look who came to visit me. Hi. Kayla, hey girl. What's up? Oh, it looks like his little tongue's out. I think he's drinking. It's just a tiny little fly baby. Look him. It's a baby. Little puppy, I'm gonna die. We're gonna record. Jem has her new necklace. Yes, queen, work. This one also on sale. $5. No, I'm just kidding. Top of the morning to ya. Alright, so last night I did Thursdays on first, and then I came home last night and I bleached more shirts because I need more inventory, but I really like how these turned out. So I'll be showing these to you guys you know, kind of like what the new design looks like, so to speak. Ooh, that's a little bright. All right, so I'm actually gonna talk to you guys while I price these shirts. They turned out pretty fresh too. Like, look at this. They're pretty sweet. This one is a 2XL. So if you're interested in these, I'll put the link down in the description. I sell these for $40 a piece. I'm just really excited. So yesterday went a lot better than I expected. It was supposed to rain like all day, and it drizzled for a little bit, and then the weather actually turned around for me. So I'm actually really excited about that. So that went well, and financially it was very abundant. It was probably the best day I had at Thursdays on First. I probably made as much last night as I did like in the last 3 weeks there, so that also helped. I was kind of in my feelings the last month because I've kind of been I've been going through it. I've been going through a lot of things, a lot of changes, and even though they're good for me, it's still really hard to accept change sometimes, I feel like. Sorry if I'm shouting at my camera. I have yet to get a microphone, but we're not there yet with the finances, so once I start making money off YouTube, then I plan to buy like a microphone, a nicer camera, and then I want to get Final Cut Pro, it's called. Yeah, it was just financially abundant, and I seriously needed a day like that because I was starting to have so much doubt. And yesterday I was asking God for a sign, and I didn't even get mad when I scratched up the front end of my car. I literally think if I take a magic eraser to the front of it, it might take a lot of that black stuff off of it. So I might get lucky and it might not have chipped any paint. I haven't had time to look closely at it. I just was like in my feelings and just kind of doubting, and I got kind of depressed, and like someone came in and wanted some stones wire wrapped, and his wife is like, well, so and so can do it for you. And like, this was at a point where I really didn't make that much money yesterday, and I kind of got really bummed out because I can't tell you how many people walk into my booth and they're like, oh, I could make that. And yeah, I'm sure you could, but I don't think that people really think before they speak. They don't know someone's situation, and you don't really think about all that when you're saying stuff, right? They wouldn't know that I'm a person that quit my job in February to chase my dreams, and art shows weren't going that well, and this is like my survival. This is how I pay my bills, and I'm trying to figure things out. Like, how are they gonna know that, right? I don't know. I was just kind of feeling really down yesterday, and then things started to turn around, so I really, ouch, I just poked myself. I really am grateful for that it was financially abundant. When I got home last night, it was probably, I want to say like 10 o'clock, which wasn't too bad. I packed up really fast because I knew I had to get my butt home and make more shirts. There was a lady, I think they were married, but it was a guy and a girl. They were partners or whatever. And they came into my booth and he's like, oh, I really want a medium. Well, all I had made in these shirts was smalls, and then I think like a 2 or 3X. And the small was too small for him. He was a pretty little guy, but he was pretty small, but the small was a little bit too small. So I was like, well, when I get home, I don't think before I speak sometimes. I was like, oh, when I get home, I'm going to make some shirts. And last night I got home and I'm like, oh, but you know what? It's good because I honestly need this inventory for today and then this weekend when I have my art show tomorrow up north. So these will really come in handy. So hopefully I make quite a bit of coins. So we're hoping for the best, but I have about hour and 15 minutes before I have to leave. I'm gonna get ready. I know I kind of look like shit right now. I have not even brushed my hair. I've literally woke up like this. I haven't even brushed my teeth. I'm gonna finish pricing these and hanging them up and putting them back into the bin into my car, and then I will see you either before I leave or on the road or there. I'm not sure. Whenever I pick up my vlogging camera next. I've arrived, everything's unloaded. As you've seen, we are in the parking ramp. Please have a seat next to me. I'm not exactly sure how much time I have. What time is it? Oh, I have a whole hour to set up, that's it. It's gonna be fine though. Today's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna see if they're gonna let me have my clothing rack like in the front because I don't have any room in the back to put my clothing rack. And I have a bunch of brand new crew necks. If anything else, we'll just figure something else out. But this is having a good day. We're supposed to get some rain in the forecast here. Let's see here. I'm gonna take a look-see. Yeah, so there is a 64% chance around noon, so by then I will be set up. I'm just gonna put the sides on my tent, and then hopefully by the time I leave, the 24% chance of rain changes and all my shit's not wet, but it's fine because I have a show up north tomorrow. So I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I have the option to stay either until 6 o'clock or 11 o'clock tonight, but I don't think I'll be staying till 11 because I have to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and drive 4 hours north for my next show. So I'm like riding the fine line of burnout. I really need to listen to my body as much as I want money. It's not worth my health. I have to remember that. And yesterday, I didn't talk about it, but I had an optic migraine, and I guess some come on from like stress or hormones or bright lights and stuff like that. I honestly think it's stress, so I really need to take it easy. But yeah, I'm really excited for today. I hope that it's another successful day. I hope I at least make $300. That's my goal today. I'll be set up for 7 hours, so here's to a good day. Alright, so I made it home in one piece, which is a good thing, right? I had to hike literally a mile to haul my stuff. It was like the same location as yesterday because I did Thursdays on First in downtown Rochester. Well, this one was in an area where it was like clear across the way and you had to haul all your stuff, so that was kind of a lot of work. And it rained and a lot of my stuff got wet, and then throughout the day it kind of dried, and then it rained and I put up my sides. Some of my stuff is still wet, like my tablecloths and my tent, but I have an art show tomorrow, like I said, way up north, so I'm gonna leave at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I have to go inside and probably eat something and clean my face up, and oh my. Yep, that's rain. Very odd. It's weird. It's like coming in clouds. But yeah, I'm gonna pack up, take care of myself, kind of chill out for a second. It's almost, I don't know what time is it now. It's like 7:30. I'm wiped. I was tired when I woke up this morning. I'm proud of myself for making more merch though. Like I made more of those crew necks last night, which I'm really happy I did that because I sold, I think, 2 or 3 of them today. Sales were very, very slow. There wasn't much of a crowd, but I think it was the weather. I talked to the lady in the booth next to me, and she was saying something along the lines of last year was a lot better, and last year she did very well, and it's been like her best show. So I know it is the weather. I'm just very grateful that yesterday was a good day financially. I was kind of down in my feels about it, and I was like, you know what? I have another one tomorrow, and this is like the end of the craziness. After tomorrow's, I have 2 or 3 shows left, I think, so far. I still have to figure out what I'm gonna do this winter as far as an income. I really don't want to have to get a 9 to 5. I really, really, really don't want to have to bartend or waitress. So I have to be creative about it. I don't know if I'm going to go down south and do art markets down there. I know that it's a lot of work. I'm going to figure something out though. I did want to talk about something though. There was this lady that came into my booth and she was talking about like biblical stuff, and I don't want to, and she meant well, right? She meant well when she said this, but she was saying basically young girls like me ruin their appearance with tattoos and piercings, and she just doesn't understand that because God made a blank canvas and your natural beauty is, you know, I understand that. And she was talking about kind of like facial piercings, how they're kind of distasteful and stuff like that. And I looked at her and she was wearing earrings, right? And this is so bad of me. I'm very straightforward, but I'm also very respectful. Like, I respected her opinion, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then I guess I don't understand why people get earrings then. Like, I don't understand why people have earrings, you know, because God created a blank canvas. And I kind of gave her a run for her money, and I just explained, I was like, and I don't have to explain myself, but this is just the way that I feel. I went for high fashion modeling. I've talked about this before. I was in high fashion modeling. I started when I was 19. I still do hair jobs for Aveda. I moved out to the East Coast to pursue my dreams of becoming a high fashion model. I thought I was going to be Kendall Jenner, Gigi Hadid. That's not what the cards were dealt in my life, and I'm actually right now I'm grateful that it didn't happen that way, because I probably would have developed a worse eating disorder, and who knows how that would have went with my mental health. But God saves us from a lot of things. You know, sometimes we're heartbroken when things that don't work out, and he's actually saving us from things. And I just explained to her, I was like, you know what? I feel like there's a reason why God made me a creative person. God made me a creative person because that's just who I am. If God didn't give me the talent to create these off-the-wall paintings, or have these crazy ideas, or have all of these ideas racing through my mind, I wouldn't look like this. I wouldn't be who I am. God created me to be this way because this is me. And I remember being in high fashion modeling. I had to dye my hair shit brown like it is, and I know I'm gonna miss it one day when I start going gray, which I did find one gray eyebrow, by the way. I didn't really want to admit that, but it's fine. I almost went to the point, I had one tattoo at the time. I almost went as far as removing the tattoo to make other people happy because booking agents didn't like it. And when I moved back from New Jersey, I felt like a loser, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna live life my way, and I'm gonna do things I want. That's when the people pleasing stopped in my life. I moved back home, I bought a house, I got covered in tattoos, and I did whatever the fuck I wanted to, because I was like, you only have this one life. This is all you have. And I'm gonna be me, and this is me. I like tattoos, I love art, and I've gotten a lot of really good compliments on my tattoos. I get compliments all the time, like people are like, oh, I love your tattoos, who does your work? And I want to acknowledge that as well, but on a forefront, there's so many people on the outside looking in that are gonna think whatever you're doing or whatever your appearance is, they might think it's stupid, but those are the things that make you you, I feel like. If you like to wear, you know, plaid pants, that's you. If you like to wear hats, if you like to dress like you're in the 50s, it's just your sense of style, and that's what's unique to you, because if we were all the same, we would be pretty freaking boring in my opinion. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that, and I think I might have shifted her mind the way that I explain things, but I'm a creative person, and that's why I have all this talent. I wouldn't be me without being me, if that makes any sense. And I think that there's a lot of people on social media who are really fake, and they show all the good moments in their life, and they show all the beautiful things, and they don't share any of their hardships. And I know that there's a lot of people on the outside looking in, looking at me like, oh my god, she's talking or writing a textbook on Instagram about this. Yes, because I'm a person that feels a lot, but I'm also a person who knows how to sit with people in the dark. I'm a person who has the empathy. If I wasn't sensitive and I wasn't the way that I am, I wouldn't be able to sit with homeless people. I wouldn't be able to sit with a drug addict. I wouldn't be able to sit with someone who's lonely and listen to their story, because I care about that stuff. Am I always 100% there when I'm like stressed out? No, but I certainly try to be a good person in society. And I know that this is kind of turning into a TED Talk or whatever, but you know, I explained that to her too. Like when I was playing drums at church, the leaders of the church liked that because I made people feel more accepted. You know, there's people who are coming out of recovery, and there are people who are trying to put their life back together. There are people who felt like outsiders because their appearance or the way that they like to dress, and I made people feel more accepted at the church that I went to at the time because I look the way I do. I'm just me. And other people felt like they could be them too. And I think that that's a beautiful thing. Looking the way I do, people who are at the bottom of the pit feel comfortable talking to me because I'm very accepting that way. So anyways, I'm gonna shut up and get my butt in the house and get ready, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow because 4 a.m. is gonna come early. Good morning, my homages. It is currently Saturday. It is the last day of my eventful chain of events of art shows. I'm checking my bathroom and stuff to make sure I didn't forget anything. Yep, forgot makeup remover. Forgot my little, oh, I even forgot my face lotion. Let's grab that too. Oh my word. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I'm gonna have to check my I made my list and I have to be like Santa Claus, so I have to check it twice. It's currently 4 a.m. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. Damn it, why did I try this? Hang on. Okay, so I guess what I wanted to talk about was the quality of my videos. So someone left me a comment probably a week or two ago saying that like, hey, by the way, your videos are not in the highest resolution they could be. And I've uploaded over 100 videos, so I'm trying to multitask here. I've uploaded over 100 videos and the resolution is low, which really freaking sucks. But I mean, I'm happy that people have like said something so I could catch it. Well, the one that just went live during this time when I'm filming this video is the one where I was at Parley Lake Winery and the storm damage and stuff like that. And someone commented on like the quality of the video and they're like, hey, you know, like I really liked your video, but the quality, you know, I hope you get a better camera. I don't think it's my camera. I think I just uploaded all of these videos in a low resolution, which really sucks, but you live and you learn, and I'm just happy that somebody said something. So yeah, I think in the next month that all my videos are like upgraded to 1080p. I actually have to look into that too. I'll figure it out, but yeah, it's kind of a bummer because I do have a good camera setup. Like I have the Sony ZV-1. I really like this camera. The camera that I want is $3,000 and I don't have money to buy that yet. I just have to make sure I have enough money to make it through the winter. But yeah, until my channel is monetized and everything else, I won't be upgrading my camera gear, unfortunately, because I need to be making money at this. Because right now, I've talked about this before, but right now I'm solely relying on art sales to fund myself, I guess. And I really don't want to have to get a waitressing or bartending job, because that kind of stuff, like being an introvert, I can fake it till I make it. Like I can pretend that I like being around people all the time, but that's very hard for me. Like even 3 art shows a week is a lot for me. I know that that sounds bad. I used to be like, I worked in customer service for over 6 years. I hate it. I like art shows and I meet a lot of really cool people and stuff like that, and people share their stories with me and everything, but again, sometimes I have a hard time dealing with people and I really need my solitude, and I just kind of feeling burnt out lately. So if you could say some prayers for me to figure out a way to pay for my bills this winter. Like I said, I have enough money to pay my living expenses for the next 3 months. It could keep furthering along the more money I make at art markets. After this one, I think I only have like 3 on the books, and I really have to like sit down next week on my week off. And I think I'm gonna get into filming some art vlogs again because I really enjoy doing those. And also I'm gonna sit down and check out like Florida, down south, like even Arizona or Colorado, doing shows there. I know Colorado's gonna be kind of cold. Arizona might, you know, depending on if I go to like Phoenix or something, but that's quite a drive. I'm really hoping I don't have to go that route. I hope I can like pick up online sales, and I'm planning on doing like a clothing drop, which I have to figure out all the software and stuff for that, because right now I've been putting my own designs on, but I want to hire a wholesale company so that like takes a step out, because I feel like I'm doing so much. I'm making the clothing, the jewelry, the paintings, everything else. Everything is handmade, and I think I need to like skip some steps, so to speak. So I'm gonna start, I've been researching companies, but anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of that. You're gonna see what's to come in the next few months. I have no idea what I'm doing in my life, but I hope that this is inspiring you to follow your dreams. There have been some really low moments, but I wouldn't trade this road for the world, because honestly, I would take this over the 9-to-5 that I hated, because it sucked the absolute life out of me. And please God, don't ever have me go back. I will work 3 times as hard to make sure that it doesn't happen. But anyway, I'm gonna feed my cats and stuff, and I'm gonna head up north because now I'm running behind. No rest for the wicked, my homies. So I decided to get gas because I don't want to get it in the shitty cities, because too many people. It's 2 people there. I was like, well, I might as well get gas where there's an easy access. So here I am, the Senate, all by my widow lonesome. I am so dead. Since I'm lonely and kind of bored right now, I thought I'd talk to you for a little bit while I fuel up my vehicle. I hope I do really well today. I hope I make $300 at least. That's the goal, because right now we're about $35. We got about 10 more gallons to go. Gas isn't very cheap. Well, it's a lot cheaper here than it is like down south, but yeah. I know I'm gonna sleep like a freaking fetus baby Jesus tonight, because holy crap. Okay, literally just kidding, but look at this. Exactly $50. I actually had half a tank, so it wasn't 10 more gallons. I don't know what I was thinking, but $50. It's a sign. Is today gonna be a good day? Come on, let's go. Everything is unloaded. I am not ready for today. I'm kind of crabby and I feel bad, but it'll just give me a few minutes and I will be fine. I just need to work through it. Ride the wave. Time to do my own rocks, you know?
Yeah.
To do quite a bit of different stuff.
Yeah.
It's easier to just purchase them from like a wholesaler. Hey everybody!
Hi!
My friends came to visit. Actually I have friends. I'm just kidding.